Hey, what is going on, guys? It seems like a lot of you are interested in the shotgun timing analysis that I've done so far. So in today's video, I'm going to continue on and do more testing. And specifically today, we're going to focus on 2 versus 3 pumps and see if there's a speed advantage to using 3 pumps. The reason why I thought about doing this is because I've been seeing your comments where you're saying the pump doesn't feel quite right. This feels like there's some sort of delay. And I've noticed that myself. You've probably heard me complain, my gun jammed, it didn't fire, and I want to see why that is, if there's some sort of hidden delay. So in today's video, we're going to do an analysis of 1, 2, and 3 pumps, and I'll also throw in double tack and see what the speed difference is. So I'm going to show you that now. On the top right, we have single pump, top left, double pump, bottom left, triple pump, and bottom right, double tack. Now, when you play this through, it's very expected behavior in terms of the speed, right? Single pump is slowest, then double pump, then triple pump, then double tack. That seems reasonable except for one thing. Why is triple pump faster than double pump, right? Let's count the number of shots that they can fire in a 5-second window. Double pump, fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just about 8, right? Just before 8, like 7 and, 3/4, right? Single pump was able to fire about 4 shots in that window. And then triple pump here, if we count the shots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's interesting. So triple pump was able to pull off 10 shots, while double pump couldn't even pull off 8. Why is that? And I think I figured out why it is. It's because with double shotguns, although you can effectively speed up your rate of fire by switching between 2 shotguns, you can't fire one shotgun faster than its rate of fire. And how we can see that is looking at single pump. Look at the top right window, right? What I do is fire, pickaxe, back to pump, and try and fire. And what you notice is there's no speed advantage doing that. It's the exact same speed. And I think what's happening here is that double pump, you are able to draw fast enough to where you can complete a cycle of you shoot your first shotgun, draw your second one, fire, and draw the first one again, and you can complete that cycle before the rate of fire. Because if you think about it, the pump has a 0.7 rate of fire. So if we do 1 divided by 0.7, that's 1.4 seconds between each shot. And from a measurement, right, we can even see exactly how many milliseconds it takes to draw a pump, right? And what you're going to find is 1, 2, 3, 4, 26 frames. So that's a little under half a second, right? And you have 1.4 second window. So you can pretty comfortably do 2 draw cycles, which can be completed under a second, and you have about half a second to fire that second shot. You can easily do that. So what's happening here is we can even observe this behavior, right? So we fired our second pump in the top left window, we switch back, and you can see the pump should be ready to go because the indicator goes solid white, indicating that it should be ready to go. But it doesn't fire for quite a prolonged period of time. And the reason why is because you're trying to go back to your first shotgun too quickly. This doesn't happen in, say, Season 4 because the draw speed of the pump is slow enough to where you can't draw, shoot, and draw and get back to the first shotgun before the rate of fire, normal rate of fire is completed, right? And how triple pump is faster is triple pump bypasses this problem because now you have to draw, shoot, draw, shoot, draw. So effectively, you're doing, 3 draw cycles, you can't get back to the first shotgun, and that's why it's faster. And this is also why double tack does not have this problem because double tack, it has a 1.5 rate of fire, which means you fire every 2/3 of a second. And that's not an issue, right? You can't draw, shoot, and draw a tack shotgun in 2/3 of a second. So you can fire at full speed. So what does this overall mean? Does this mean that I think you should carry triple pumps? Probably not. While triple pumps is faster, it's still, I think, not worth it. 3 slots on shotguns alone, I think is very costly and honestly probably not worth it. What I would say, though, is with double pumps, the strategy really is going to be you fire 1 shot, switch, fire the second one, and then build a wall. Because if you build a wall, that'll give you just enough time, right, to not run into that hidden delay where you get stuck on the first shotgun again. If you go 1, 2, build, and then 1, 2, you won't have that problem. And if you're still struggling with it, maybe you're in 0 builds, you can always try double tacks. Double tacks doesn't have that problem either. So I think is interesting, just to keep that in mind, is if you fire more than 2 shots with double pump in a row, you may run into that hidden delay. So just be aware that if you go too fast, that's why the pump gets stuck with double pump, and you can bypass that with triple pump. So I hope this video was interesting, and I'll catch you in the next one.